But what are these portend for the man in the future? I mean, I think he's 31, right?
Yeah, he is.
31.
And now you extend your contract with Arsenal.
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Albert, let's hear you quickly, please.
Yeah, to be honest, is that I think this thing used to happen to some players like that. I can remember when Fabio came to Liverpool, he was also complaining about the energy and the speed in technicality in Premiership, you understand?
Yeah.
So now he able to the manager that they should give him some time.
All right.
He's going to come into the game. So he did that. Now he's playing very well.
All right. Thank you very much.
Boys will come back and they'll play.
All right. But thank you very much. Let's leave it there so that we can make time for other callers on the show who are interested to drop their contributions. 95.1.
Reliable.
It's so quickly.
Greeting to you. Emeka, greet you.
Good afternoon.
See, those kind of a word is that they just want defender to people to run away from him.
Okay.
I believe on him. I believe that he will deliver.
Okay.
No player that Chelsea bought that did not deliver. He must deliver to us.
There are
He
plenty.
must deliver.
There are plenty. The boy is
He
looking
must
at you in the
deliver.
face. Salah.
Thank you.
They are looking at you and
Even
smiling.
Shevchenko back there.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much. On WhatsApp, this one says Efe Jagba should be calming down because I don't think he can last 3 minutes against AJ. Werner and Aves will surely adapt to the Premier League. It's just a matter of time, so Chelsea fans, calm down. Philip from Omagwa, back to the phone lines, 95.1.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Name, location, and contribution.
Yes, Anthony, I have to call back again.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, you see, everybody tends to agree with one thing, that those guys need time.
All right.
And nobody is doubting that the Premier League is tough, so I believe with time they're going to do it. And for Bill, he should come back home. I think it's better for him to start where he started.
Okay.
Sitting down at the bench at Real Madrid.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much for making it short, simple, and straight to the point. On WhatsApp again, Frank from Rukushi says, please stop capitalizing on Werner's comments to be hyping EPL defense. The same defense that is being bullied in Europe. They would all adapt. Alba didn't show ambition by staying in Arsenal. Back to the phone lines, 95.1.
Hello?
We can hear you. Name, location, and contribution.
Yes, Reliance. Good evening. My name is Obinam. I'm calling from Oral.
Go ahead, Obina, quickly, please.
Reliance, I've just joined the show, but I want to say something.
Yeah.
Chelsea is like Manchester United. The previous success is the Vermont has whet their appetite for trophy. They are not like Liverpool or Arsenal.
Okay.
Anybody that thinks Roman Abramovich will spend all those money and I'm hearing adapt with time, Lampard know that would be a very big joke.
All right, Obina. Thank
Just
you
so
very
you know,
much.
Arsenal cannot go
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. On WhatsApp again, this was, I think you are subtly trying to set Chelsea up. It's not me. It's Kai Havertz and Timo Werner that made those comments. Those were innocent comments by two foreigners in a new league. Why are you trying to make a fuse out of it? Okezie from Port Harcourt. And then this one still on WhatsApp says, good afternoon, please. You guys should also give us update on WWE Green Bright from Ibewa. That's in that sport. That's already the art movie. All right, this one says, good evening, sports crew. Please, has Chelsea signed another goalkeeper for Kepa second, sent from NAP in Shoku? It's not yet official, but they are seriously in contention to sign that man from Rennes. Talking about Edouard Mendy. We lost that call. And keep the calls coming in. Lastly, from our WhatsApp portal, this one says, good day, guys. Havertz is another scam for Chelsea like Shevchenko, Torres, Bakayoko, Morata, Ariza Balaga, Solomon, texting in that one.
And Reto is saying no player at the time. Other players to leave. Look at
95.1.
Hello.
Quickly.
See,
Your name. Our WhatsApp says, please keep doing the good work. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Unfortunately, we have to call it quits and draw the curtain at this point. Thank you very much for your listenership. Thank you very much to the CJ on Sport, Chidbem Doku, the Odogu of Sports, Emeka Dena, and of course, Usasi Hiwi. You're going to give us your affiliate anytime
I've
soon.
told you before, the sporting demigod.
It's okay. Reliable Reliance Today remains my name. And keep listening to Today FM. And remember, in anything you are doing, always be ready to give it a little bit of a sacrifice, because trust me, there is no success whatsoever without a sacrifice. Hopefully, you're going to have transfers on the show tomorrow. Time will not allow us to give you transfers. Have a lovely evening and stay safe.
Never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Hello, good people of River State. Are you looking for a new home or an investment property for the future in GRA Phase 2 and Peter Dilly environs for as low as 8 million naira? Sunview Developers has got you covered. Call Erica on 090-863-0002. That is 090-863-0002. Or visit our office at Dunamis Road, off Peter Dilly Road, Port Harcourt. For further inquiries, go to www.sunviewgroup.com. At Sunview, we give value in properties and places.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News update.
Good evening. Here's the news update at 4 on Today 95.1 FM. I am Kala Dakorubatabo. The federal government and the United States are holding a meeting on the visa ban on some categories of Nigerians. The meeting, which was held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, is expected to provide the country the opportunity to brief the U.S. government on steps taken so far to resolve the issues. The Nigerian delegation is headed by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mustafa Suleiman, while the American side is headed by the U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria, Mary Leonard. Also in attendance was the Comptroller General of Immigration, Muhammad Babandede, and senior officials from relevant ministries, departments, and agencies. Protesters under the umbrella of Osun Civil Society Coalition have marched on the streets of Osogbo, capital of Osun State, demanding for the resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari over refusal to reduce the hike of electricity tariff and petrol price. The protesters were armed with banners and placards chanting anti-government demanding resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari. One of the leaders of the protesters said they will continue the protest until the hike in electricity and tariff is reversed. The entrance examination for the 8th regular cadet course into the police academy is expected to hold tomorrow. This is according to the Rivers State Police Command in a statement by the Command Public Relations Officer Nnamdi Omuni. The entrance examination, which is a computer-based test, will be holding across the entire country simultaneously. The statement by Omuni said candidates can now print their latest examination card using either their phone number or the Aru code as required in the column provided. The Commissioner of Police, Joseph Mukan, while wishing the candidates success in the examination, warned against examination malpractices. One Promise Adikam, Innocent Aleru, Jolly Inanta, and Gift Okocha have been arraigned before a magistrate court sitting in Choba on 4 counts of conspiracy, stealing, and breach of peace. According to the charges read out in court, the 4 accused are alleged to have conspired among themselves on the 19th of May 2008 and obtained the sum of 800,000 naira in false pretense from one Ben Onoriode Uzeru. The suspects are alleged to have also fraudulently stolen the sum of 1.6 million naira, a proceed from the sale of a property entrusted to them by the same Onoriode Uzeru, and as well conducted themselves in a manner capable of causing a breach of peace, an offense punishable under Rivers State Criminal Code. The accused, however, pleaded not guilty to the charges and were granted bail by Chief Magistrate Israel Agbeso to the tune of 500,000 naira each, and one surety who must present a photograph passport. Our correspondent reports that Chief Magistrate Agbeso thereafter adjourned to the 6th of October 2020 for hearing. On the foreign scene now, police in Uganda say the severed head of a child carried by a man who had attempted to gain access to Parliament on Monday belongs to a headless body found in Masaka, southwest of the capital, Kampala. The man who carried the gruesome package, 22-year-old Joseph Nuwa Shaba, is being held by the country's Criminal Investigations Department. A family in Masaka had reported their child missing, and police want to carry out a genetic test to establish whether The victim was their child. The family told local media that they had employed Noah Shaba as a farmhand. Noah Shaba told police officers after his arrest that he had intended to deliver the severed head to Parliamentary Speaker Rebecca Kadaga, but the Speaker has not commented on the incident. And that was the news update at 4 on Today 95.1 FM. Do not forget to take responsibility. Wash your hands frequently with soap on the running water. Always have with you at all times alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Avoid touching your face and eye contact surfaces to prevent the spread of coronavirus. If you can, work from home. Otherwise, observe social distancing and always wear your facial mask when in a gathering of 2 or more people, because COVID-19 is real, but it is not a death sentence. Good evening. I am Kala Dakurubatwar. Stay tuned.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
It all begins with breaking news.
Now, make no mistake, this is a difficult mission, and it will remain difficult for some time.
Then it keeps trending. Events, issues, personalities, all struggling to gain attention. But in the race for deadlines, the intrigues, power play, undercurrents are often missed or underreported.
Insecurity here is basically a product of poverty.
But not anymore.
As the platform on radio steps in to fill the missing links on events, issues, and personalities in the news.
I'm not afraid of anybody. Yeah!
The platform on radio serves only the hottest topics and trending issues. Only on Today 95.1 FM.
95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt. Every weekday at 4 p.m. Get on the platform on radio and be served.
Stands, greet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome to Jagbajantis High School. My name is Sound Sultan, your new mathematics teacher. By the way, do you understand Pidgin English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we go use henceforth? Okay, carry your pen. Carry your paper. Them for my class. People of this world, them plenty. Sins of this people, many. So many. Many times plenty, multiplier. Many times plenty, multiplier. Multiply them. The answer you get now waiting, they make poor man they cry. The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man they mess and leaders they lie. The answer you get now waiting, they make young boys and girls join party gang. Answer you get now waiting, they make innocent man rot inside the jail. Get it, and then agree to grant and bail. Get it, oh. Everybody, oh yeah, join Jagbajantis, make we solve mathematics. We did our continent, so Oyinbo say about mass, we go use take solve mathematics. So follow Jagbajantis. So ya carry Bairo, be for brotherhood.
Love your neighbor as yourself,
oh, for objectivity.
Be objective,
D for democracy.
No matter how bad it is, never military.
Now M for modification
of our behavior, let's stand to the same behavior.
A, accountability.
If you've been a chop money, I beg you take them easy.
S for solidarity.
Not every time divided, oh my shell.
We enter new millennium. Nigerians like 120 million. World population is 6 billion.
6 billion.
Divide that 1 by 120 million all together. Oh yeah.
All together.
The answer you get now waiting, they make people they jar. Come on for Niger. Answer you get now waiting, they make people want travel. Answer you get now waiting, they make people they sleep for embassy, for visa. Answer you get now waiting, they make people they sell them property for ticket. Get it. Then they travel, see. Get it. Oh, hey. Everybody, oh yeah,
Join Jabajantis, we solve mathematics.
with the Dabaru, our continent. So,
Oyibo say na partners,
we go use take
solve mathematics. So follow Jabajantis.
So ya carry Baero, be for brotherhood,
Love your neighbor as yourself.
oh for objectivity.
Please let a military. If you been a chop money, I beg you take a easy.
S for solidarity,
United we stand and divided. Oh my shell.
you just the HSCity,
Shut it down.
and there's the VG City.
Shut it down.
Micro level for HSCity.
Edge City.
Richmond corner be VG City.
Edge City.
You try at AJ and VG City all together, oh yeah.
All together.
The answer you get now waiting, they make rich man oppress and then suppress. The answer you get now waiting, they make poor man depress. But then aggress. Now waiting, they make poor man begin. They try to prove a limit. Get it. Now go get money, then they finish. Get it. Oh, hey. Everybody, oh yeah, oh,
Join Jabajantis, we solve mathematics.
with the Dabaru, our continent. So,
Oyibo say na partners,
we go use take
solve mathematics.
It is inconceivable, it is illogical, and even demonic to increase fuel price, to increase electricity tariff at such a time when the people, when the masses are suffering, and we reject it. We are asking our government, if they truly serve us, if they truly lead us, they should come out and make sure that these prices are reversed immediately, so that the people will truly feel the impact of governance. All we ask for is nothing but good governance, nothing but good governance, but the government has decided to look the other way. And all we are asking, please give us good governance. That is all we ask. We are calling on the government, our lawmakers that are representing us, if truly they represent our interests, if truly they represent our sentiments and our opinion, they should do what the people want and not what the people are crying against. So please, we are asking, and we've come here to make sure that this home price, hiking electricity tariff is reversed immediately. That is the only way we can go off the street.
All right, there you had the leader of the protesters in Osun State saying they will continue to protest until the hike in electricity and fuel is reversed. The time is 13 minutes gone past the hour, and you're welcome. You're welcome to another edition of the Platform Radio on your premium talk radio station today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Kalada, and I like to think of myself as the man of the people. You can call me the man of the people as a matter of fact. And right about now, my job is to take you on a journey and show you the trending news reports making the rounds. And trust me, it promises to be very interesting this evening. Just in case you do not know, the Platform Radio is that program where you and I come together, we look at trending issues, but unlike every other radio show, this time around, we take out time to listen to our correspondents give us reports on these trending issues. What do I mean? Our correspondents every day go out there to source reports from the field, and on this program, the Platform on Radio, we look at those reports generated by our correspondents. I mean, they go and they tell us where the reports are, why the events are happening. They tell us how the events are happening, and they tell us how the people in the areas where the events are happening feel about the events that are, happening. And we get to talk from a place of complete information because we probably might just be served with all the necessary details. All right, we get to hear sometimes what is not probably in the news. So what is on the menu? You stay tuned and I'll tell you. On the menu for this evening, Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai as federal government and U.S. hold meeting on visa ban on some categories of Nigerians. Protesters under Osun Civil Society Coalition demand resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari over refusal to reduce hike of electricity tariff and petrol price. River State, the branch of Nigeria Medical Association, demands for representation in composition of committee to oversee revitalization of Professor Kesley Harrison Hospital and Dental Maxillofacial Hospital in River State. Stay tuned, conversations starts in a bit. Before I start, I want to say, why always El-Rufai? Why always El-Rufai? For the last time, why always El-Rufai? Now, after reports that the United States government placed a visa restriction on Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai emerged, over 7,000 people have signed a petition calling on the United Kingdom and the European Union to do the same. Now, the petition, which was initiated by former presidential aide Reno Omokri, was addressed to the UK Parliament, the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, the Council of the European Union, and the European Parliament. Omokri accused El-Rufai of being a threat to the peace and security of Nigeria for many reasons. He recalled that on December 3, 2016, the governor admitted that he paid headsmen who had been accused of killing several persons. The former presidential aide said since that admission, there has been an intense escalation of the killings of mostly Christians in Kaduna and on August 25, 20 Academy in Kaduna. Omokri also said El-Rufai on January 27, 2013 insulted Jesus Christ on Twitter. Meanwhile, the federal government and the United States are holding a meeting on the visa ban on some categories of Nigeria that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is expected to provide the country the opportunity to brief the U.S. government on steps taken so far to resolve the issues. Supposed to be a speaker in, and some lawyers came out, signed a certain petition, and then the NBA rescinded the invitation, extended to El-Rufai at the time. Now we're seeing it play out again. Another petition, and this time to international community asking for restriction of movement for El-Rufai. Why? Yesterday we asked the question. The United States says it will ban people from coming to his country who engage in electoral violence and all the irregularities that we see during election year. And we asked the question, was this going to stop anything? Was this going to change anything? Was this going to influence the quality of elections that we have in Nigeria? But apparently, I think a lot of people believe that, visa ban will actually do good. I mean, these politicians, these political actors, they like to travel abroad for medical tourism. Sometimes they just want to go and relax and be taken care of. But on a serious note, is this petition going to be enough, to ban El-Rufai from visiting Europe or, the UK or any other country? And why El-Rufai? I mean, is El-Rufai the only controversial governor in or controversial politician in Nigeria? What is the theme with El-Rufai? Is this 2023 at play already? Is this some power tussle? Is this some political chess game? I don't know. But the question in my head, and it's refusing to go, is why always El-Rufai? Phone lines are open. 0817 000 0951 and 0810 9510 951. Your text messages, of course, to the numbers 0701 933 9962. Let's talk now, yeah? 95.1 FM, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Yeah, this is Pastor George from Buguma, Kalabala. Good day.
Welcome.
These are politics. Now people are trying to realign and align belong to groups and factions where they can begin to put down others who they see that we rise from now to 2023. Now, are you telling me that this man is a problem? It's never a problem. The man who say write your will, if you rig election, the River State governor was given adequate attention and receptance to that conference, because it's a money bag coming from the oil region.
Can we speak? No, wrong, Pastor Zaya. I needed to rescind that. Those are allegations you can. Those are allegations you cannot prove.
Okay, no problem. See, my brother, there is the man. Let me tell you, all those things will never. The U.S. has never been a source of hell. Last time, remember, they said that they will place ban. That people, all these big wigs are still traveling.
But El-Rufai could not travel with the president at one time. Remember that one? The ban was effective. Mm-hmm.
See, my brother, people like El-Rufai and others. You see, these are Muslim converts. They don't even go to U.S. They go to Arab Emirates and other places. If you bother yourself about them going to U.S., how many times you see them in U.S.? They are called traveling countries that they are Muslim-related countries. That is where they go.
All right, then.
So coming to place banner, El-Rufai is not even part of. Myself, I am telling you that this is a bias, the seventh.
All right, then.
Nigerians who say whatever, they are biased this way because we are biased in Nigeria. How about the U.S.? Are they biased?
Okay.
Are they also as biased as Nigerians?
Okay.
See, the truth is that under the watch of this governor, people are killed, and it is obvious that it is one region that are being killed.
How can you say it's obvious? Do you have a proof to that one?
Because it is happening in southern Kaduna now. Where is the other?
But then again, it's said to be a communal clash, and that means it's going both ways. You know, while one side is killing, the other people are retaliating.
Yes, but in one section of Kaduna, there is it not?
Okay.
It is somebody who said you cannot preach openly, you cannot play music, either Christian music, openly. Which kind of restrictions are these? Are these things not obvious a way of being biased in his judgment as a leader? Now, this is somebody who is obviously known as a critic of one particular religion, and Nigeria is a multi-religious society. So you cannot see.
All right.
Wherever you want to travel to, whether Arab Emirates or those, if those who have raised this signature and all that, I think they are collecting more signatures to write to United Nations, you know?
United Kingdom and European Union.
And the European Union. It's a welcome development.
All right, then. All right, thank you very much.
Not only
thank you very much. We've got to go.
Just we continue. Yes.
All right, then. Thank you very much. All right, you say we should do with more politicians. Well, let's hear from this caller. 95.1 FM. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Canada. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name?
My name is Anthony. I'm calling from Amok.
Anthony, welcome. Talk to me.
You see, this issue of Southern Kaduna and ban on El-Rufai, I think it takes it to tango. We're already looking at El-Rufai. What about the leaders between those areas that these crises are coming up?
And that was what I was trying to ask the last caller, but it seemed to dodge
the question. What about the Inspector General of Police and all the service issues? What are they doing? Because most of the times you discover that when crises are happening, those men at the top will just give orders, and you, the government, you cannot do anything. So we should look at it beyond that fire, what he's doing. The man needs help, and before I have to go down, if you do some normal and sanity to those people, rather than we casting blame on. Yes, he's the chief security, but it has to depend on what the IG, the deployment from this problem.
All right.
You understand? So that is just my
All that 95.1 FM.
Good afternoon.
Good evening to you. What's your name?
Good evening. Okay, I'm Sachim. I'm calling from Makros.
All right, welcome. Yeah.
Please, matter of fire. He has been all this. They say wherever a child is talking and pointing hand, if his father is not there, his mother is there. So fire should be very.
I don't understand what you mean by you should be very careful. I'm trying to understand you now. Explain.
No, if somebody is being accused and stopped when he was asked to go one of the speakers on NBA meeting, he wasn't. He was referred to go. So there's something fishy around. That's why I asked him to be careful about it.
Okay.
Now, yes, many people have been saying, it is the herdsmen doing this, people are being killed, all this type of thing. He's the governor for the people. He should do something to stop it. Now, if they are stopping, now many people are now alleging that people are wanting him to be maybe president of this Nigeria come like 2020.
We lost you, or we lost the call. But thank you nonetheless for calling in. You, I believe, going to make a reference to his political ambition, and I would have loved to hear from you. All right. Let's move on to the next story. Protesters under the umbrella of Osun Civil Society Coalition have marched on the streets of Osogbo, capital of Osun State, demanding for the resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari over refusal to reduce the hike of electricity tariff and petrol price. The protesters were armed with banners and placards chanting anti-government slogans demanding a resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari. One of the leaders of the protesters said they will continue the protest until the hike in electricity and tariff is reversed.
It is inconceivable, it is illogical, and even demonic to increase fuel price, to increase electricity tariff at such a time when the masses are suffering, and we reject it. We are asking our government, if they truly serve us, if they truly lead us, they should come out and make sure that these prices are reversed immediately, so that the people will truly feel the impact of governance. All we ask for is nothing but good governance. But the government has decided to look the other way. And all we are asking, please give us good governance. That is all we ask. We are calling on the government, our lawmakers that are representing us, if truly they represent our interests, if truly they represent our sentiments and our opinion, they should do what the people want and not what the people are crying against. So please, we are asking, and we've come here to make sure that this home price, hiking electricity tariff is reversed immediately. That is the only way we can go off the street.
The only way we can go off the street is if they give us good governance. People, oh yeah. People, oh yeah. Okay. But have you noticed the trend? Don't worry. When we come back from this break, I'll tell you all about the trend that I've noticed, and I would ask you if you've noticed it and if it's going to be effective in the kind of society that we find ourselves. Keep your calls coming in. We'll go for a quick break, like I already mentioned, and I'll be right back, and conversations will continue. Stay tuned.
Ever wondered why most financial issues in Nigeria revolve around oil and gas? You are actually on the right course of thought. Returns Market is a finance firm that deals in the international capital market and has been delivering 10% returns on investments to her clients for the past 4 years in Nigeria. Hooray! Returns Market will be celebrating their 4th year anniversary of consistently leading people to their financial freedom. Last year, on their 3rd anniversary celebration, one lucky investor won a car. This year, Returns Market is still determined to touch lives with this mega package promo tagged Invest Test and Win promo. There are lots and lots of amazing gifts like freezers, generators, smartphones, televisions, and other gifts to be won. Just invest from 1 million naira upward and be a lucky winner of any of these amazing offers. This offer lasts from 1st September to 1st November 2020. For more information, visit our website at www.returnsinvestmentnigerialimited.com. Returns Market Investment Nigeria Limited, a Nigeria beyond oil and gas.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back. And yes, we're back, and I was going to tell you about a trend that I've noticed. You know, a lot of groups these days, you know, what they do is, you know what, they come out and protest in subtle ways. You know, we don't want to be, or they don't want to be in some kind of confrontation with the government. So they use very subtle ways, like, you know, the petition being signed, you know, by a couple of people for the UK and the European Union to, you know, do a visa ban on El-Rufai. There's also the one that was, you know, done by the lawyers so that El-Rufai could not speak during the NBA conference. There are several other subtle ways people are embarking on some kind of protest, right? And I'm looking at this one. In Osun State, Oshobo, and I'm wondering, the people are on the street, they're carrying placards, and they're saying they will never leave the street. Let's take a trip to Oyibo, you know, the FM area where the youths and, you know, the people there say, since we don't have light, I mean, we're going to protest. Nigeria, or rather Rivers State, will be in darkness until we, the people of Afam and Oyibo, who are landowners, you know, get to feel, you know, electricity supply in our area. So people have been protesting one way or the other. The question in my head is, Nigeria beginning to see how people wake up to their responsibilities? Is Nigeria beginning to see how people waking up to understand that they have a role to play in the development of society and not just government? But basically, do we really have any effect from protests and strikes? I mean, NLC recently called off a strike in Rivers State. Resident doctors called off their general strike. And I would not be surprised if Joisu calls off its strike in the nearest future. But the question is, after the strike, the protests, do we see changes, or do we see the same thing recurring, you know, as to going back to strike after 1 year or 2 years of, you know, previous striking? Do we really see solutions? And by the way, there are many groups right about now calling for the reduction of, you know, the hike in electricity and petrol price. But do we think anything? Or maybe they'll go into negotiations with government, and after that, you know, everywhere becomes calm and quiet. After all, the government says we should be coming down. Be coming down. One of the most used phrases in these times. All right, phone lines are open. Do you think more protests will make them reverse their decision? Government has said we don't have money. We don't have money. We're grappling with low funds. And hey, guys, we cannot continue to pay subsidy, whether it's in the power sector or the, you know, petroleum sector. We cannot. But what say you? 0817-000-0951 and 0810-951-0951. Your text and messages to the number 0701-933-9962. Let's find out who's on the line right now. 95.1 FM.
Yes, Canada. Anthony, I have to call back again.
Anthony, welcome.
You see, the only language Nigeria government understands is the language of protest. I said it some time ago. And the question you're trying to ask is there any difference? Does it make any change? Yes, there's a lot of change that comes with protest. If you don't protest, you will not get what you are looking for.
Okay.
Then to go back to those guys that are protesting on show, I want to ask Canada, please. Why is it that in the south, probably in the southeast, we don't come out to protest when there are national issues that affect everybody? It's only those in Lagos, in the west that used to protest. Why?
It's not
I've not seen all the time that I've been falling into and other things. We in the south, we sit down comfortably in our house, in our offices, and we are still feeling the pain. Just nobody says anything. I just don't understand. Is it that the world are more enlightened than us, or we are scared or we are afraid to join? I just want to get this fact straight, please.
We can't kill ourselves. We are minding our business.
No. It's not in the cause of Nigeria.
I get you, but you asked a question, and I'm only trying to prefer an answer. I'm not saying that's my.
That for me, I don't like that kind of response, because when something is happening that affects the totality of Nigeria, everybody should rise up and speak. The guy just have to speak on behalf of the people. Just set the mind of at least the whole Nigerians that this should not be at this point in time. How can you increase the price of electricity and also increase the price of fuel, and you're supposed to sit there and say, okay, good for us, like God for life, or something like smiling? Please, we should South, we should rise up to and speak. We should speak so that we have a collective agenda.
All right then. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much there, Anthony. 95.1fm, what's your name? Oh, we lost that call. Looking at the text and message portal, old messages, and let's see. All right then, back to the phone lines. 95.1fm, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Victor, calling you from Port Harcourt.
All right, Victor, all the way from Port Harcourt, welcome.
Just like last caller said, concerning Southeast and South, we don't come out for national issues to protest. And I have a question. I can answer that question for you. The reason why we don't protest in national issues is that we can protest in Lagos, in West, in North, and go scot-free. You don't do it here. By the time you do it here, soldiers and police,
that's not totally true. That's not totally true.
Oh well, that's really true, sir. That's what I find out.
All right then.
So the other way around, the protest, like for me personally, I support and I'm in support of this protest. Everybody is protesting in Russia, and I want this protest to continue in the 33 states of Nigeria. Let us protest and shut down every government facility. Then let us see if they will not reverse it.
All right.
This is wickedness.
All right then. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much there. This one says, Kalada, if the masses really want a reversal to petrol price and electricity tariff, let the protests be throughout the country. If the president refuses to act in this direction, let him resign as demanded. Since 2015, Nigeria has been on downward slide. The government impoverishing the populace and inflicting suffering on the people. Nothing good will come out of this administration. That is almost winding up. Ben from Port Harcourt. All right, Ben, thank you very much. But Ben, you should also understand, like I mentioned already, the government says it is grappling with lack of funds. I had to emphasize on that one.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, we're calling from Port Harcourt.
Welcome.
There is one thing I want to chip in about the East. Do not participate as your first and the second caller when I join the program. Look, my dear brother, we cannot be monkey the walk, babu the chop. Do you know that if East join the protest or join the national issue to protest, at the end, the people that would the protest will favor is the West and the North. Did you see that in the East here? Have you ever seen anything like federal project that Muhammad Buhari has completed or even started? But at Lagos, there, if you went to Lagos, just go to Lagos and see what.
What's your point then? What's your point?
My point is that Nigeria cannot get it in protest. I'm telling you because there is nothing can make Nigerian youth or leaders or people can come out and protest completely 1 month. Hong Kong has been in the street over most 6. Belarus here have been a protest for over weeks. Some other countries are doing that. Nigeria does not have that such a strength just 1 week protest or 2 weeks.
Everybody has gone back. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's major problem that Nigerians have.
All right then. All right. Thank you very much. And you probably will be the last caller on this very issue. We will move on to the next story, and we will be coming back to Rivers State, where the report says that the Rivers State branch of the Nigeria Medical Association has demanded for representation in the composition of committee to oversee the revitalization of the Professor Kesley Harrison Hospital and the Dental Maxillofacial Hospital. The state chairman of the NMA, Dr. Chizindu Aliko, who made the demand when the led its executive committee on a courtesy visit to the Commissioner of Health, Professor Principal Chike, stressed the need for health organizations to be carried along in all health matters. Dr. Aliko further highlighted pressing needs of doctors in Rivers State, including the need for the domestication of the Medical Residency Training Act, need to employ more manpower into the health sector, need for proper placement, keeping of doctors in Rivers State service. The enemy boss also asked for payment of grants to resident doctors, provision of group life insurance and employee compensation for health workers in the state, as well as payment of COVID-19 inducement allowance, upward review of hazard allowance to 50% of consolidated basic salary for health workers. In a statement by the public relations officer of the NMA, Rene Ubuzo, the doctors also requested for the implementation of state contributory health care scheme with inclusion of private medical facilities as recognized providers. On his part, the State Commissioner for Health, Professor Principal Chike, assured the NMA that the state government shall address the demands of the association. But then again, I'm wondering, forgive me if you are going to be affected by my question, but I'm looking at this. Sorry, I'm confused. So the government says she wants to build and revitalize the health sector. The Medical Association in Rivers State is saying that they want to be part of the revitalization process. Is this a good request? I'm wondering. I mean, they want to be a part of it, or they should be listing out the things that the government should be doing. Is this so, like I said, forgive me, because I like to think off sometimes, so to say. Is this, I want to be a part of the committee so I can, be in, part of the profiteering, or is this, I want to be a part of the committee so the development can be seen? And if it is about the development, then why not list out the things that the government should look into instead of wanting to be a part of the committee? I'm wondering. Okay. So this is what the hospital needs. We need more beds. We need this. We need that. Does that require a representation in a committee? And that's one of the questions in my head. And the other one is, should the NMA be... I'm trying to be careful so I don't hurt anybody here. But should the NMA be concerned about welfare more than it is concerned about the development of the health sector? Because the reason for this conversation in the first place was the revitalization of some of the health facilities in Rivers State. But then again, we somehow drifted from that to provision of group life insurance, employee compensation for health workers, COVID-19 inducement allowance. And don't get me wrong, all of these are right. All of these are, okay. But should we be pushing for this more? I mean, should we be using more of our energy for the, pursuing or pursuance of this? Or should we be looking at, fighting for the development of the health sector? Because if that sector develops, then basically everything, all the challenges that we are currently facing automatically will be fixed. But what do I know? I'm going to allow you your views on this very one. 15 minutes left on the show. You get to tell me what you think about this for the next 5 minutes, and then after that we do a roundup of the show. 0817-000-0951 and 0810-9510-951. Your text messages to the number 0701-933-9962. All right then. 95.1 FM.
Hello, Kalada. Kalada, I'm Comrade Kabari.
Kabari, welcome. Good evening to you.
Kalada, I wanted to comment on the protest.
We've moved on. In the next 5 minutes, in the next 4 minutes, rather, we'll get back to the summary of the show. So you probably can call during the time.
All right.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Kabari. 95.1 FM. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Man of the people.
All right, David from your cathedral, I guess.
Oh yes. God bless you.
All right.
Okay, I weep for River State whenever I pass through Menike Street and I see that beautiful edifice, which was built by the last administration, called the Harrison Specialist Hospital.
Right.
That was the position where Niger Clinic was positioned before. Those who live around Job and D-Line, if you're a child that live around Job and D-Line, definitely during the 80s and 90s, definitely you must have gone there for your immunization. And it was upgraded, demolished, built from scratch to the finish. 3-story building, very beautiful, sitting on a very large acres of land, very beautiful, built by the last. I always go past there and I will admire it 2012, 2013, 14 period. But eventually this acquisition came in abandoned it, just like the primary schools have been abandoned.
All right.
And today they are talking about the revitalization of a project
that's not the area we're looking at. We're looking at it from the enemy's angle.
Canada, you gave us a headline, and it's for us to see
the headline.
No,
not whichever angle. The angles I put out on the show, because whichever angle we never would close work then.
You may be I'm twisting us, but it's your job, so I won't force you. You may be
do not use legal attempts to confuse me. Just go. I'm not twisting anybody. Go ahead.
Okay. How can you talk about revitalization of the health sector without the chief medical practitioners, who are the medical doctors, be part of it? Do they even need to beg you to include them in the committee?
But should that be in the committee in the first place?
Exactly. Can you revitalize the restructure the judiciary without including the body of lawyers and the body of benchers, which is the NPA, the senior body of benchers?
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Who are going to work in the hospital? As I said, medical doctors.
Okay.
You can't improve the medical sector without the medical doctors. So they even beg you in the first place to be involved in it. Why is it that River State, despite the noise about it being the LUC, is taking the back when it comes to health development?
All right.
Enugu State has commenced this insurance for health workers, over 1.2 billion naira they have mapped out for it. First to Lagos State.
All right, David, we've got to go. We don't have much time. Thank you very much for calling in there. 95.1 FM, lost that call. Do call us back, 0817-000-0951 and 0810-951-0951. I'm going to take 2 more calls on this very issue, and then we'll do a summary of the show. All right, who's here? Let's find out.
Hello, my brother Kalada.
Yeah, good evening. What's your name?
This is OT from Elebademo.
All right, OT, welcome. Talk to me.
Yes. So far as I am concerned, medical doctors are supposed to be the experts in that committee.
Okay, then.
Yeah, just like my brother said. You cannot set anything legal or judicial something without involving the lawyers or the judges.
All right, then.
You understand? So, just like media setup, you want to set media, you must find experts journalists who are qualified to be in that committee. So, so far as I'm concerned, doctors should be part of that committee.
All right, then.
So that they will not be seeing a kind of foul play. They know the facilities to be put in place. You understand? So we are the people to know what facility, what equipment to be put in that place.
All right, yeah.
So a lawyer cannot be in that committee and know what equipment to be put in that place.
All right,
so that is where we're getting it wrong. Experts to man these committees so that we know where we're going to.
All right.
What if you go and appoint somebody, a lawyer to be a commissioner for agri? What is good to go to agriculture? To be a commissioner for this and that. So that is not, I don't like it. So they should put experts in such committees so that they will know what they are doing. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, there. Thank you very much, there. One last call, like I promised, and we move on. 95.1fm, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hello, my good friend. I am Grandpa calling from Sasamadi.
All right, Grandpa, welcome.
Yes, as the last two speakers have spoken, I will also say that I'm blaming the deputy governor. She's a medical doctor, and she has to advise the governor if they are working as governor and deputy, unless she's there as somebody who I don't know what to say, let me not cause problem now. But I want to say that the deputy governor should have been alerted the governor. I've told, if you are talking of the judiciary because you belong to the judiciary, I'm also of the medical doctors. So whatever that concerns them, where they are going to what the position, the hospitals, they should be involved. So that she's keeping quiet. That's not how it's supposed to be.
How do you know she's keeping quiet? Are you there?
Yes, because if she's not keeping quiet, this one wouldn't have demanded. She would have made it to the governor.
Who do you think is chairing the committee? Aha. Before you talk, you need to. Who do you think is chairing the committee?
Chairing the committee, and her colleagues are not there. Who are going to give her the backing? Is she a consultant in all the fields? This is the question that she should do something and make sure that her colleagues are in that idea, so that they help to. Yes, it's not akara. It's not going to tear paper and.
All right then. Thank you very much. We've got to move on now. It's time for us to do a summary of the show so you can get to contribute on any of the issues that we've reeled out on the show this evening. That is the platform on radio. I am Canada, and I like to think of myself as the man of the people, and you are currently tuned to Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Right about now, we are having the show, the platform on radio. Okay, let's start with this one. It says Governor El-Rufai should check himself and change his ways in the affairs of Nigerians in Kaduna. Adiela Emeka. This one says, why always El-Rufai? Well, you have answered the question, Kalada, because of people like Reno Mokri who consistently operate with a bias of religion and ethnicity. We have seen other governors call on INEC officials to ride their wheels before conducting elections. Governors who go on to call a Nigerian secular state a Christian state, such governors are celebrated because they are of the opposition and they are Christians. Imar in Port Harcourt. This one says, good afternoon, sir. Or good evening, sir. Okay, no, I wouldn't read that one. Thank you. This one says, but El-Rufai said to South Chaka Chuba. I'm not understanding your message. You said El-Rufai said to South unequal cannot be treated equal with equal. I don't get that. But then moving on, this one says still coming at the wrong time. I support the removal of fuel subsidy if it is being done with utmost sincerity. This was what Jonathan was about doing, but these same people in government postponed this doomsday because of politics and are now paying the price. But I think it is a step in the right direction. We should endure and make sure our subsidy in our petroleum products are done with forever. Akko Davis in Tombia Kingdom. All right, thank you very much for that one. Thank you. Let's see what is on the WhatsApp message portal. Melody Uniport, El-Rufai, though an intellectual, as what? Fanatic tendencies, that is violence prone. The protesters should carry on. This government is all about harsh policies, dishonesty, mediocrity, and nepotism. Increase in all the basic things of our daily survival at this critical time that we should have been given palliatives is inhumane. Sometimes I wonder if the president reads papers and listens to radio. All right, then. This one says, good evening, man of the people. Asking why El-Rufai, the answer had been provided by who? Who did he pay to stop killings in his state? He should let us know Also remember his body bag statement and other utterances. Only a could be sending those kind of information out. He also lacks capacity to govern his state, so he deserves it. On fuel price, let the government submit to the will of the people. Simple gift from Port Harcourt. All right, back to the phone lines. 95.1 FM. What's your name? Where are you calling in?
Good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Bright, quickly, we've got to go.
Yes, on L5, you made a statement that is not correct, that there was a time he was stopped from traveling with the president. That is not correct.
Okay.
There has never been a time. And then on the petition, those things are born out of malice.
All right, then.
We know from where they are coming from.
All right.
They are born out of religious malice. Let me give you...
Quickly, because we've got to go.
Quickly, the Taraba State Governor has been accused and has been dragged to court for supporting the killing of one of the tribes there. And nobody has called out on that governor.
All right, then. All right, Mr. Bright, we'll look at all of those issues tomorrow. Yeah, mere politics, you said. All right, we've got to go. The platform is always a production of our news department, and today's edition was put together by Stella Songo. Respect all the precautionary measures put in place for your health safety. I am Canada, and I like to think of myself as the man of the people. Do have yourself a good evening. Meanwhile, stay tuned as we pay some bills.
Hello, good people of River State. Are you looking for a new home or an investment property for the future in GRA Phase 2 and Peter Dilly environs for as low as 8 million naira? Sunview Developers has got you covered. Call Erica on 090-863-0002. That is 090-863-0002. Or visit our office at Dunamis Road, off Peter Dilly Road, Port Harcourt. For further inquiries, go to www.sunviewgroup.com. At Sunview, we give value in properties and places.
Are you in need of a secured investment company with a proven track record of delivery? Then visit Hawk Funds at Omasiritin Plaza, number 15 Kent Sarawiwa Former Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, or visit them online at www.hawkfunds.org. For further inquiries, call 08101 801 067 08101 801 067. Money security is guaranteed with third-party insurance. Hawk Funds, investing beyond now.
We travel, they go, they come. Everything we do, they prosper.